Alright, so GCSEs. Let's just get straight into it. We've literally, a month ago, we had our November mocks. And I've got all my results. And I'm just going to be reflecting on my results and how the exams went. And then obviously we've got another mock coming up in February. And then the real thing, so probably do 2 more of these videos, but let's just go over our results. Okay, yeah. Firstly, can we just appreciate how much time I've spent on Seneca? Look at that. You can see 61. It's like 61 hours. Not only that, if you go to GCSE pod, wait, I've just got to log in. If you look at GCSE pod, I've had, yeah, it's just loading up. I've had pretty much 500 videos. Look at that. Oh yeah, and completed pretty much 4 notepads, and jeez. Obviously, you could see all those post-it notes I've got. Literally got them all around my room. You could literally just see, look at all those notepad notes and revision timetables and everything. And look at all these books I've got for revision. That I've literally... Oh, man. So yeah, these results I'm going to show you, they're not as good as I would have hoped they were. So then I'll say what I wanted to actually get. But obviously I could improve when thingy comes around, when February comes around. So yeah, like here I've got my sheet here for my results. But yeah, GCSEs are so stressful. And I guess these results were also a birthday present, because my birthday was on 8th of December. And yeah, I got AirPods, yay. AirPods. Yeah, and my parents had joked that they weren't going to get it for me, but obviously I'll use these to like music while revising now. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, we'll start from the top. So English language, I got a 6+, so that's a high 6, and I think I was like 3 marks away from a 7. So if you don't know how the new grading scale works, you can search that up. So that's pretty much a high B, almost an A. A 7's an A. Language, what can I say about that? I mean, I think language is just something you're naturally good at. And the fact that most people, I've seen a lot of GCSE results, reactions. Loads of people get higher on the literature than the language. But for some reason, I find literature more harder. So I got a 5- in literature. So just about a good pass. Because 4's a standard pass. And 5's a good pass. So I'm trying to work on my literature. I just struggle with Macbeth and Christmas Carol and Spectacle. And then got poetry. But yeah, so I got a 6+ in my language, 5- in my literature. It was alright, but I'm hoping I want to keep language consistent at a 7. Literature, I'm going to try and push myself up to a 6. Because I got a 5-. Yeah. Alright, with maths, I originally got a 5 equals, but we went over it in class, and my maths teacher made a few errors in her marking. And I managed to scoop up some method marks and stuff. So I didn't cheat, but I looked at the mark scheme and saw that there was like working out marks and stuff like that. So I managed to go from a 5 equals to a 6-. But I know that maths every year is just getting harder and harder. So I'm just trying to work on that. So I got a 6-. So I'm trying to get at least a 7, but an 8 would be good. I'm trying to get an 8 in that. Biology next. I did pretty good. My best one on here, I got 7 equals, so that's a solid A. But that exam was actually okay, but I know I know I did quite good on both papers, but I'm aiming for at least an 8 or a 9 in that one. That's one of my highest ones. Same with chemistry. I got a 7 minus. I just about managed to pass chemistry. Chemistry, I don't even know, because I was not expecting a 7 minus. Chemistry was so hard. But obviously, at the beginning of the year, I was getting like 3s and 4s in chemistry and biology. So I was like, I've got to focus on those 2 subjects, but also do everything as a whole. So, I mean, because I've dedicated myself a lot, literally one whole book is full of just biology and chemistry stuff, paper 1. And managed to get decent grades, but it's not as good as I wanted. Physics, I got a 6 equals, so a solid B. Definitely my worst science. I thought from like year 9 and 10, I thought physics was like my best science. It's obviously not, with all those equations you have to remember, and I'm currently working on magnetism and circuits. I'm just trying to do a bit of revision on those. Alright, geography, my favourite subject, but I got a 6+, so a high level 6. In the paper, I managed to get, in section A and section B, I got solid 7s, so that's in the, I can't even remember, that's in the geographical landscape. Yeah, I don't remember, but there's 3 sections. In the first 2 sections, I got solid 7s, but in the last section, I got a C, so that averages out to be 6+. So, yeah, I should be able to do quite well in that, because I enjoy revising geography. I enjoy learning about it, and also, I just like geography in general. French, French that's my worst one so far. I got a 4-, so just about I passed. But looking at all my results, I passed everything, so that's good. That's a good thing. So that's 3, 6, 9. That's 11 GCSEs I have a chance to get. French, I don't know. So we had to skip out speaking. We didn't do that. Listening is by far the most difficult French exam there is. And then, what else do we have? We got reading and writing. Writing, for me, was difficult. And then reading is like pretty much for me, it's just guessing, because it's mainly tick boxes. So that's how that went. But French, I'm trying to work on it, because I want to do good in everything overall, but I'm at least aiming for a 6 in that. For geography, I'm aiming for at least a 7 or an 8. Did I say physics? Physics, at least want a 7. And yeah. So next, ICT. So that's all coursework based. But my recent coursework, I managed to get a Merit Plus, which is, I mean, it's okay, but for the whole of year 9 and year 10, when our GCSE started, we've had cover teachers, and then we had this really bad teacher that was just so bad. But our new ICT teacher, I absolutely love that guy, and he's amazing, because he's really helping with our ICT and he's getting us back on track, because I genuinely thought we were going to fail them, but he's getting people back up. And obviously you get people who mess about in the class, but it's going all right. So religious, okay, so where do I start? So I'm doing full course. Religious is actually one of my strong points. I was getting at the end of beginning of year 10, beginning of year 11, end of year 10, so that bit there, I was getting 9s in religious, because I was like getting pretty much everything right, just missing out some marks in the 12 markers. But the thing is, this time I got a 7-, because our school, for all these grades, our schools put up the boundaries to the maximum. So that's like on results day and the real results day. It's not a surprise for us, and I actually really like that. That's why our school is really good. I mean, they give us everything. Like, we've got some revision guides, especially the English ones and the science ones. Got loads of those revision cards. We've obviously got the school iPads. We've obviously got GCSE pod, Maths Watch, everything. I'll probably do a video on what sorts of revision stuff I do, and we've got intervention courses and so many stuff. Like, people usually say they hate our school, but I mean, it's good because you can tell that the school wants you to do well. So RS I got a 7 minus, I just about got an A when I was getting A stars and stuff. So we sat 2 papers, the Islam and the Christianity paper. I did better in the Christianity over the Islam, and I'm a Muslim, so that doesn't make sense. But you see, what happened was in the Islam paper, it was all Shia stuff. So you had obviously the Usul ad-Din, the 10 obligatory acts, the festivals at Ashura, stuff like that. It's just like I'm Sunni, like I've learned all my Sunni stuff, so now I'm focusing on revising the Shia stuff and the Christianity stuff. And then on my Christianity, I did a bit better. I think I got a 7+ in my Christianity and a 6 something in my 6+ in my Islam, and then that averages out to a 7-, which is on here. Yeah, so my RS teacher told me that it was Shia, mainly Shia stuff last year, so this year there's a high chance that's going to be Sunni stuff, so kind of luck in that. But obviously it's a risk not to revise that, so I've got to revise that. Oh my days, I've been talking for 9 minutes straight without editing this, so I'm not going to edit this, because I'm not going to spend that much time editing, because I just need time for revision and everything right now. Like, I bought a pack of revision cards and I've only managed to do 3 so far. And then obviously I've got the biology and the chemistry ones. Okay, lastly, graphics. So first I got a 3+, because we got to do a sketchbook. And I only did my final piece. We had a 2-hour exam. And I know that the real thing's 10 hours, but we had 2 hours because of time and stuff like that. 3+. But then, when I submitted my final piece, that was given a 3+. But you see, during the lesson we were in, like the day before these were submitted, the grades we got was submitted. I was working on my sketchbook, and my graphics teacher was going around and he saw my sketchbook, and then he was like, you know what, I might be able to put your grade up for doing the sketchbook, because I added like artist copies, artist researches, initial ideas, final ideas, photographs, and then that boosted my grade up by 1 whole grade, so that left me in a 4+. But graphics isn't really my strong point. Like, they say that art and design subjects are meant to be like free, and it's just like imagination and everything goes well. I don't feel that. I've got more of like a scientific one, because you can see that in my results. So in graphics, I want to get at least a 6, but I know that's really hard, because I've seen results videos where people get 8s and 9s in their art, and then they like get 4s and 3s and 4s and 5s in the other subjects. So either you're really good at art or you're really good at academic stuff. Like, yeah. So and I could tell that in my school as well. So yeah, that's my 11 subjects done, and I'm passing everything. But in my February mocks, alright, this is going for too long. My February mocks, I want to get at least these results. And I'm off to revising now. I'm going to be revising alkanes and alkenes and hydrocarbons. Goodbye.